আজকে আমরা যে ভিডিওটা নিয়ে কথা বলবো, এখানে আমাদের আজকের ভিডিওর টপিক হচ্ছে হায়ার এডুকেশন অ্যাক্সিলারেশন ট্রান্সফরমেশন হিট প্রজেক্টের একটা মেজর কম্পোনেন্ট হচ্ছে একাডেমিক ট্রান্সফরমেশন ফান্ড। এটা বাংলাদেশের সবচেয়ে বড় রিসার্চ ইনোভেশন অ্যান্ড ট্রান্সফরমেশন গ্র্যান্ট, এবং এই প্রজেক্টটা রিসেন্টলি কল ফর প্রপোজাল দিয়েছেন ইউনিভার্সিটি গ্র্যান্টস কমিশন। আজকে আমরা এই প্রজেক্টের যে প্রপোজাল কিভাবে আমরা তৈরি করব, এই প্রজেক্টের কি কি অপরচুনিটি আছে, কাদের জন্য কি অপরচুনিটি আছে, এই সব নিয়ে আমরা বিশদ আলোচনা করব। আমি খন্দকার আব্দুল্লাহ মামুন, প্রফেসর, ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ কম্পিউটার সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, ইউনাইটেড ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ইউনিভার্সিটি, অ্যান্ড ফাউন্ডার অ্যান্ড ডাইরেক্টর ইনস্টিটিউট অফ রিসার্চ ইনোভেশন ইনকিউবেশন অ্যান্ড কমার্শিয়ালাইজেশন আইরিক। আইরিক নর্মালি হচ্ছে ট্রান্সফরমেটিভ রিসার্চ প্রজেক্ট নিয়ে কাজ করে। এখানে আমরা যে কোনো আইডিয়াকে গবেষণা, ইনোভেশন, পেটেন্ট, ইনকিউবেশন অ্যান্ড কমার্শিয়ালের মাধ্যমে প্র্যাকটিসে কনভার্ট করি। সো আমি যদি চলে যাই, আমাদের যে প্রজেক্ট হিট প্রজেক্ট, এটা মিনিস্ট্রি অফ এডুকেশন এবং ওয়ার্ল্ড ব্যাংকের সাপোর্টেড একটা প্রজেক্ট। এই প্রজেক্টের তিনটা মেজর অবজেক্টিভ। একটা হচ্ছে এলিভেটিং দ্য হায়ার এডুকেশন, হুইচ মিনস এম্পাওয়ারিং বাংলাদেশ উইথ কোয়ালিটি ফিউচার রেডি একাডেমিক্স। নেক্সট যে অবজেক্টিভটা আছে সেটা হলো ইগনাইটিং ইনোভেশন, সেটা হচ্ছে বিল্ডিং ডাইনামিক ইকোসিস্টেম টু ক্রিয়েট গ্রাউন্ড ব্রেকিং প্রোডাক্ট অ্যান্ড সলিউশনস। দ্যাট মিনস আমাদের দেশে যে সমস্যাগুলো আছে সেই সমস্যাগুলো গবেষণা ইনোভেশনের মাধ্যমে আমরা ওয়ার্ল্ড ক্লাস গ্রাউন্ড ব্রেকিং প্রোডাক্ট অ্যান্ড সলিউশন তৈরি করব। অ্যান্ড ফাইনালি অবজেক্টিভ হচ্ছে ওভারকামিং চ্যালেঞ্জেস, দ্যাট ইজ প্যান্ডামিক বা বিভিন্ন ধরনের ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ আমাদের জন্য অনেক বড় ঝুঁকি, সেটা থেকে কীভাবে ট্যাকেলিং প্যান্ডামিক ড্রিভেন disruptions in university education head on. So আমি মনে করি this is a golden opportunity for Bangladeshi academician and industry to leverage this opportunity, make Bangladesh as a next frontier for research, innovation and commercializations. এই প্রজেক্টের বাজেটটা যদি আমি বলি সেটা হচ্ছে 1200 কোটি টাকা, এবং এই প্রজেক্টের অ্যাকচুয়াল বাজেট হলো 4000 কোটি টাকা, বাট রিসার্চের জন্য হচ্ছে 1200 কোটি টাকা। এই প্রজেক্টের মাধ্যমে 5000 ফ্যাকাল্টিকে ট্রেন করা হবে, এবং তার সাথে 45টা জব সেক্টরকে আমরা অ্যাড্রেস করতে পারবো। এই প্রজেক্টটা যদি আসি, আপনারা দেখতে পাবেন এই প্রজেক্টে টোটাল 4000 কোটি টাকার মধ্যে 2000 কোটি টাকার মতো বাংলাদেশ গভর্নমেন্টের ফান্ড। দ্যাট ইজ ইটস এ প্রাউড মুভমেন্ট ফর বাংলাদেশ। আমরা অলমোস্ট 50% আমাদের নিজের টাকায় এত বড় প্রজেক্ট ডিল করছি, আর বাকি 50% আসবে হচ্ছে ওয়ার্ল্ড ব্যাংক আইডিএ ক্রেডিট থেকে। অ্যাগেন আবার যদি বলি, আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এই প্রজেক্টটা মিনিস্ট্রি অফ এডুকেশনের সেকেন্ডারি অ্যান্ড হায়ার এডুকেশন ডিপার্টমেন্টের ডিভিশনের আন্ডারে ইউজিসি অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেট করছে। এই প্রজেক্টের মধ্যে যেটা আছে প্রজেক্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট ইউনিট, যেটা বলা হয় পিএমইউ, যেখানে প্রজেক্ট ডাইরেক্টর আছেন। এর বাহিরে এই প্রজেক্টটা ওপেন টু এনি ইউনিভার্সিটি, কলেজ, যে কেউ এখানে প্রাইভেট পাবলিক সবাই অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবে। সো আমি যদি আসি, এই প্রজেক্টের মেজর 4টা কম্পোনেন্ট। যে কম্পোনেন্টগুলো যদি আমরা বলি, কম্পোনেন্ট 1 হচ্ছে স্ট্রেংথেনিং ইন্টারন্যাশনাল গ্লোবাল পার্টনারশিপ ইন হায়ার এডুকেশন, হুইচ মিনস দ্যাট হাউ বাংলাদেশ ক্যান ক্রিয়েট এ কোলাবোরেটিভ হায়ার এডুকেশন প্ল্যাটফর্ম বিয়ন্ড বাংলাদেশ। And second হচ্ছে transforming higher education in Bangladesh. That means we want to leapfrog from the traditional higher education to world-class, innovative, industry-ready higher education. And third হচ্ছে enhancing the project through management result monitoring and communication. That means we want to quantify that how these project outcomes will help us to build the next Bangladesh. And finally, contingent emergency response component. That means we've seen that COVID-19 was a huge challenging situation for us. How we can be ready for next pandemic. সো আমি যদি বলি একটু ডিটেইল করে, যে আমাদের কম্পোনেন্ট 1 এর মধ্যে আমাদের যে সাব কম্পোনেন্ট আছে সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ইনস্টিটিউশনালাইজেশন, রিজিওনাল মেকানিজমস, সিস্টেমিক রেজিলিয়েন্স অ্যান্ড ডিজিটাল কানেক্টিভিটি। দ্যাট মিনস আমাদের যে সাউথ এশিয়ান রিজিয়ন বা এশিয়ান রিজিয়নে হাউ উই ক্যান বি মোর কোহেসিভ to solve our regional problems. And next is we want to reduce the divide and empower our females. That means in a component to regional network of women's higher education institutions. That means empowering our females, because our females are 50% of our populations. And then কম্পোনেন্ট 2 তে যদি আসে, এখানেও আমাদের দুইটা কম্পোনেন্ট আছে। একটা হচ্ছে আমাদের বিজনেস continuity under COVID-19. That means how we can continue our business in a harsh situation. And next component, to a sub-component, which is strengthening the market relevance higher education programs in Bangladesh. What it means? It's exciting for me because we are creating graduate, undergraduate programs that really need in the globe. So that is the huge opportunity for us. And next is improving the governance and quality in higher education, and which is necessity for Bangladesh to go to the next level. So আমি যদি হিট এটিএফ এর পুরো জিনিসটাকে দেখাই, যে আমি অলরেডি বলেছি এটা ইউজিসির আন্ডারে যতগুলো ইউনিভার্সিটি ইনস্টিটিউট আছে সবাই এই প্রজেক্টে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবে, এবং এই প্রজেক্টে আমরা যারা অ্যাপ্লাই করবো এটা একটা সাব প্রজেক্ট হিসেবে ট্রিট হবে। এবং এই প্রজেক্টটা আমাদের যে আগে ইউজিসির একটা বড় প্রজেক্ট ছিল হেকাপ, তারই একটা সাকসেসর হিসেবে, এবং এখানে সবচেয়ে বেশি এই যে কম্পিটিটিভ ফান্ডিং অপরচুনিটি। এবং এই প্রজেক্টের মধ্যে আমরা যে প্রপোজালটা জমা দেব, দ্যাট উইল ক্রিয়েট অ্যাজ এ ট্রিট অ্যাজ এ সাব প্রজেক্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট টিম হিসেবে আমরা অ্যাপ্লাই করব। সো আমি যদি দেখি আমাদের এই প্রজেক্টে 3 ক্যাটাগরিজ অফ ইউনিভার্সিটি ক্রিয়েট করা হয়েছে। ফার্স্ট ক্যাটাগরি হচ্ছে যে সমস্ত ইউনিভার্সিটিতে 100 বেশি পিএইচডি ফ্যাকাল্টি আছে তাদেরকে এই ক্যাটাগরি ইউনিভার্সিটি ট্রিট করা হয়েছে। আপনি দেখছেন আমাদের এখানে অনেকগুলো আমাদের রিনাউন্ড পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি, তার সাথে আমাদের কিছু রিনাউন্ড প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটি এখানে আছেন, যে ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলো এই ক্যাটাগরিতে পড়ছেন। আমরা যদি ক্যাটাগরি ভিতে যাই, আমাদের এখানে যে আমাদের আরও যে নেক্সট লেভেল অফ ক্যাটাগরি আছে, সেই ক্যাটাগরিতে যে সমস্ত ইউনিভার্সিটি আছে সেই ইউনিভার্সিটির মধ্যে 30টা ইউনিভার্সিটি এখানেও আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি। আমাদের অনেকগুলো পাবলিক ইউনিভার্সিটি এবং আমাদের অনেকগুলো রিনাউন্ড প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটি আছেন, যারা মিলে হচ্ছে বি ক্যাটাগরি। এর বাহিরে আমাদের 100+ যারা আছে, যেমন আমাদের 100 প্রায় 50 উপর ইউনিভার্সিটি, এই 60টা বাদ দিলে যে ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলো আছে সেগুলো সি ক্যাটাগরি ইউনিভার্সিটি হিসেবে ট্রিট করছে। এই ক্যাটাগরাইজেশন ইজ নট এনিথিং, ইটস অ্যাবাউট দ্য capacity of the PhD faculty, which is a great, I would say, the marking position that how we can increase our PhD faculties to build next level of innovation community in Bangladesh. So now আমাদের মেজর যে জিনিসটা জানা দরকার, হিট এটিএফ এর মধ্যে কোন কোন সেক্টরে আমরা কি করতে পারবো। অ্যান্ড এটা দেখে আমি রিয়েলি এক্সাইটেড যে হিট এটিএফ যে 5টা উইন্ডো নিয়ে কাজ করছে, অ্যান্ড ভেরি টাইমলি, এবং বাংলাদেশের জন্য ইটস এ ভেরি গোল্ডেন অপরচুনিটি। আমি যদি উইন্ডোগুলো একবার যাই, আমাদের উইন্ডো 1 হচ্ছে প্যান্ডামিক রেডিনেস রিলেটেড টু রিসার্চ অ্যান্ড ডেভেলপমেন্ট। আমি ডিটেইলে আরো বলবো। ইমপ্রুভ ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচার ফর টিচিং অ্যান্ড লার্নিং, দ্যাট হাউ ক্যান উই বিল্ড নেক্সট লেভেল অফ ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচার ফর বেটার এডুকেশন অ্যান্ড বেটার creation of knowledge in university. Next হচ্ছে advanced research, which is a very very critical component of this ATF project, because এই অংশটার মধ্যে আমাদের ইন্ডাস্ট্রি, একাডেমিয়া এবং কাটিং এজ টেকনোলজি নিয়ে রিসার্চ, গবেষণা, ইনোভেশন, পেটেন্টের কথা বলা হয়েছে। এর বাহিরে আমাদের ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলোতে কিভাবে ইনোভেশন ফ্যাসিলিটি ক্রিয়েট করা যায় তার জন্য উইন্ডো 4 এবং উইন্ডো 5 হচ্ছে, এটা আমাকে দেখে মনে হচ্ছে উই উইল বি দ্য producing next MIT Harvard level institute in Bangladesh, that is technology transfer office. So we are building technology, we create the patent, how we can take this patent to the industry, how can we make a linkage between industry and academia, that is called technology transfer office, we can create under this ATF projects. আমি যদি প্রথমে আমাদের উইন্ডো 1 কে একটু ইলাবোরেট করি, উইন্ডো 1 বলা হয়েছে প্যান্ডামিক রেডিনেস রিলেটেড রিসার্চ অ্যান্ড ডেভেলপমেন্ট, যেখানে আমাদের স্কোপ হচ্ছে বায়ো chemical, biological aspects of virus such as genomes, origins, mutation in human bodies and immune system, medical and pharmaceutical research on pandemic causing virus, antibodies, vaccines, and social adaptation and institutional readiness during and after pandemic. That means COVID-19 আমাদেরকে যে লেসনটা দিছে, আমি বলবো বাংলাদেশি পলিসি মেকার take it very seriously and they preparing themselves next addressing the next pandemic, so which is a very thought provoking and timely initiative. আমরা যে উইন্ডো 2 তে আসি, উইন্ডো 2 তে আমার বলা হয়েছে ইমপ্রুভিং দ্য ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচার ফর টিচিং অ্যান্ড লার্নিং। এখানে যেটা আছে আমাদের আন্ডার গ্রাজুয়েট টিচিং লার্নিং ইনফ্রাস্ট্রাকচার কিভাবে ভালো করতে পারি, এনভায়রনমেন্ট ভালো করতে পারি উইথ মডার্ন টিচিং টুলস, device and communication technologies, upgrading science and engineering and technology labs, workshops, machine rooms for STEAM and STAGE disciplines. That means we are creating graduates for the globe. So our graduate should learn what is happening in top universities so that we can produce top class graduates. Third, যে আমাদের স্কোপটা হচ্ছে updating and modernizing curricula and teaching learning materials, which is another important things. And finally, I'm really excited that how women empowerment is focusing in this project, which is called upgrading renovation of childcare facilities, female washrooms, and ensuring campus safety for women. So this is, I would say, very timely initiative to reduce the digital divide between the gender. As I said, window 3 is one of the biggest component. এখানে আমাদের দুইটা কম্পোনেন্ট আছে আন্ডার দ্য অ্যাডভান্স রিসার্চ উইন্ডো। একটা হচ্ছে অ্যাডভান্স রিসার্চ হুইচ ইজ উইন্ডো 3A, আরটা হচ্ছে কোলাবোরেটিভ রিসার্চ উইথ ইন্ডাস্ট্রিজ অ্যান্ড রিসার্চ ইনস্টিটিউটস হুইচ ইজ 3B। আমাদের 3A তে আসি। 3A তে আমাদের আরও কিছু সাব ক্যাটাগরি আছে। একটা স্ট্রিম 3A1, যেটাকে বলছি সায়েন্স, টেকনোলজি, ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং অ্যান্ড ম্যাথমেটিক্স। 3A এর আরেকটা কম্পোনেন্ট হচ্ছে AHSBL, which is Arts, Humanities, Social, Behavioral Science and Law. One of the beauty of this ATF window 3 that created an opportunity for our junior researchers. They created a scope for lecturers, associate and assistant professors to prepare themselves to innovate world-class innovation and to get the opportunity not to deprive with competing with professors, and I really love it. And last যে কম্পোনেন্টটা বলা হয়েছে সাব কম্পোনেন্টটা সেটা হচ্ছে ক্লাইমেট রেজিলিয়েন্স, ক্লাইমেট রিসার্চ। সো আমরা যদি একটু আরও অ্যাডভান্স ডিটেলে যাই, আমরা দেখতে পারবো এই স্ট্রিমটার আসলে কী কভার করে। অ্যান্ড আই এম শিওর ইউ উইল লাভ ইট, দ্য ওয়াইড স্কোপ অফ দিস advanced research window component, which covers 4 IR technologies: smart agriculture, smart textiles, computational biology, biomedical, pharmaceutical science, poultry and livestock, crops and fruits, nanotechnologies, material science, engineering, ship recycling. I really love it, ship recycling, because our shipbuilding is a huge legacy. But what is the research? What is the efficiency? And they included it. Sustainable materials, renewable energy, environmental pollution and degradation, biodiversity, textile, ceramic, wood, leather technologies, climate change resilience, global warming, disaster response and management. I really amazed that the wide range of topic they covered under the stream. I think what we're missing? Nothing. Everything is there. They are accommodating everything. If we look at the AHSBL, that is Arts, Humanities side, it also have a huge dimension of scopes: economy and growth, crime and violence, impact globalization, media, cultural change, women and gender studies, pollution studies, development studies, trends in production systems. That means how can we improve our productivity, production capacity, capital market performance. Capital market is really volatile. So how can we use technology to build next level of resilient capital market? Poverty reduction, which is very important, and rural and urban social infrastructure. Yes, that due to the urbanizations, everyone wants to come urban. How we can redistribute our resources to make rural urban is a similar living space. So that is the scope. And finally, there is a window 3B, is called collaborative research with industry and research institutes. And I would say this is the most loving component for me, because I always believe that without industry, academia and government cohesive collaboration and environment, we cannot go to the next level. And HEAT ATF project address it very nicely. I really appreciate who designed these projects, and which scope include university industry collaboration research, targeting partnering and commercialization of research products. That means with this project in next 5 years, we must expect maybe 100 product or service, or at least 100 companies to build from this project, and that will give us a huge incentive for the next Bangladesh. And if we move to the window 4, it's called innovation support facilities, which includes establishing new fab labs, innovation labs, upgrading existing fab labs, business incubator centers tagged with fab labs and iLabs. I really just love it, and that's the dream we all always see, that when we can build Bangladesh universities like next level of MIT, Harvard, or National University of Singapore. And finally, as I said, TTO, we build a lot of things, we innovate, we do the patent, but we have a scarcity of taking this into the industry, and that's why establishing new technology transfer office, and that we will get the benefit after successfully establishing the TTO. So now I would like to tell you that one of the major component that which gives us opportunity to understand I am from which university and which window I am eligible to apply, what is the duration of this window. And if I go to each of the window, it's called window 1, pandemic research, which category A and B university can apply. That means top 60 university can apply here, and the duration of the project is only 3 years. Window 2, teaching learning infrastructure, and that is only dedicated to public universities, because you know public university run by the government fund. So I think this is a very good initiative to empower our public universities to upgrade their facilities for the students, and it is a 2 years project. And window 3, this is one of the biggest component of this HIT ATF project, is called advanced research, which has the priority of advanced research industry collaboration. Both A and B group of the universities can apply here. It's a up to 3 years duration of the project. And finally, we have window 4 and window 5, which is called establishing Fab Lab, iLab, business incubator, and establishing TT office, which have a 2 years duration, and only A category university can apply in this project. And I would say that will be inspiration for the all other universities. So now I would like to tell you that what is the eligibility criteria and team member when we actually planning for applying HIT ATF project proposals. If we look into that, for the window 1, as I said, it's a pandemic research project, and any faculty member who is a permanent faculty of university in the category that I mentioned earlier, they can apply, and there should be a relevant team. That means who are expertise in that particular topic they want to apply, they can form a team. And window 2, only public university, as I said, and it's a teaching learning infrastructure. That's why that head of the institute or head of the department can apply from that. And window 3 is similar, but anyone, any scientist or faculty members of any institute can apply for this window 3 projects. And 3B similar. 3B, the biggest part is collaboration, industry, academia, and that's why it also have the opportunity you can include your industry partners. That means if you are thinking that you want to solve these problems, and after your solution you will generate high quality publication, patent, and also most important is a product or service. And when you build your product or service, who will market it? That's why you know who is your industry partner. Then you can bring your industry partner from the day one, so that you can develop a realistic solutions and affordable, implementable solutions you take to the industry. That's why industry partners is needed for collaborative research in 3B window component. When it comes to the window 4, as I said, that window 4, Fab Lab, iLab, and Business Incubator Center, and window 5 is TTO, both can apply from the Group A universities. Any faculty member in the under the department head, or they can apply for this. So it is more on establishing the facility to accelerate research to commercializations. Now, this really inspiring that how much budget they allocated. As I said, this is the biggest project ever in Bangladesh. So if I look into that, you can see here that window 1, the budget is 60 crore, window 2 is 242 crore, Window 3 is 829 crore. I would say almost 75% of the whole project. That means the government really want to transform Bangladesh through transformative research and innovation project in Bangladesh. And window 4 is 57 crore, window 5 is 35 crore. You can see the distribution of the whole funding. And here you might be surprised that where is the money for the windows category C. You can see here there is a small amount of money already allocated for group C universities. You can see here from the project total 55% money allocated for group A universities, 30% allocated for group B universities, and 15% allocated for group C universities. Here we can see that if you do good, you can get better incentive. That created a competitive environment and ecosystem to build a competitive, innovative Bangladesh. I really support that initiative. So you can see here that if you design a project, you need to know how much your maximum limit of budget, how is your minimum budget. So in Bangladesh, we always think of a small project. I think this HEAT ATF project inspire us to think big, to think or define bigger project that we can feel like we can be a future innovative country for producing technology, innovation and exporting technology. So I want to mention here, you can see in a window 1, you can apply for 1 crore to up to 5 crore, and window 2, 50 lakhs to 5 crore. In window 3A STEAM project, you can apply from 2 crore to 6 crore. For window 3A Arts Humanities, you can apply for 50 lakhs to 1 crore. And the biggest part, industry academia collaboration or collaborative project is 3B, which showing your minimum ceiling is 2 crore to 10 crore. I really excited that how Bangladesh actually leapfrogging the next level to doing this kind of industry academia project to solve real life industry social problems. So what it will brings, I feel that we will develop the technology, we will commercialize it, and we will serve our people, and we can export to other country. That will give the return of investment of this big research fund. Window 4, you can apply from 2 crore to 6 crore, and window 5 for TTO from 20 lakhs to 1 crore. That means you can plan in a rational way how your budget can support your project, make it successful. So this is, you can see this is a very well-defined process, how you draft the proposal, when you submit your proposal, how it evaluated step by step to select the best project and grant disbursement. So it's a whole 20 weeks project. You can see here that we put everything very clearly that how step by step you will support it. We can go detail in the next slides. So this is a simple format of your proposal. Please remember, in this whole ATF project, there is a 5 window, there is a sub windows. You must define what is your project idea, how you drafting it, how your project idea fit into the different window. The window you choose, you must select your application. Every window have a separate application format. So I request everyone, please check with the whole document of the HEAT ATF manual, then select your proposal format, because it is very clearly written that if you apply from in the 3A window, then you must use that format. And here is the rest of the, I'm showing the only one section of it and one format. So now I just want to go detail of the component. You see here, you have to put the title and how much duration you want to put, about, you know that how much duration you need, how much cost you need, total cost, and what is your team. That is called members of SPTF. That is who will be the PI, who will be co-PI, who will be investigators. What is your objective? There is two things here. Please remember, what is your general objective? That is overall objective. What is your specific objective? What is your specific problems you want to solve and achieve? Then your project summary and your strategic analysis, that the rationale, why this project, what problem particularly this project, what is the literature behind it, what is the pain, and how you going to solve it, rationals. Then you have to support your background data, sustaining the strategic analysis. That means you putting your analysis, it's called SWOT analysis, that how you are right fit for these projects. Then you have to write the relevance, you have to must write the benefits of this project. What benefits this project will bring for the country, for the society, for the people, and detail of the budget. And the equipment you need to put. Remember, you can submit up to 10 crore taka project, but you must put justification of every taka you add for the budget. So that's why they put budget justification for any item cost exceeding 15% of the total budget. That means whatever your project amount is, you must give the justification, and they will look into that your budget justified up to 85%. That they put the question, the 50%, okay, there is a lot of variable cost has happened, they are not bothering about it. And there is a operational and maintenance equipment cost, because you are running a lab, and lab need a consumables, and that you can add your cost. The last two component is sustainability and commercial aspect, which is very, very important for any research project, that how this research go to the next level of implementation and for commercializations. Next, I would like to share the evaluation criteria mechanisms of the proposals. And first part is review mechanism, that when you submit your proposal, how this proposal will be evaluated. As said, that it have an expert lead review committee and a specialized insight. And you can see here there will be a team members comprised of senior academics, education policy expert, and representative of Ministry of Education, who will be a team of expert lead review committee, and subject matter expert will come to understand your very innovative project, which means that if your idea and your proposal is clearly written, and then your opportunity is very high to win the project. Next, it comes to the selection criteria. When you draft the proposal, you must think this 4 component. How your project is strategically aligned, innovative, and make impact, and it create a new knowledge and helps to convert to in a practice. And you are not focusing a group of people, you thinking your project is more inclusive and sustainable. If I go more detail of it, you can see in the strategic alignment, it's saying driving national and institutional priorities while advancing the strategic development goals. That also aligned with Sustainable Development Goals, SDG. And next is innovation and impact, which includes how much feasible of your project implementing the context of Bangladesh currently. Is the idea is groundbreaking? If yes, how groundbreaking? How your groundbreaking idea transform into an action, that is called transformative outcomes. And next is how you creating the new knowledge and practice, that is called bridging the gap between research and real application. I think that is the most important part of Bangladesh. We need that how our lab research or university research can go to the practice and helping people to grow and live better quality of life. And finally, inclusive and sustainable, which means that how you promoting equity, long-term solutions in harmony with ATF objectives that I mentioned earlier. So when you win these projects, how your project will be monitored. You have to keep in mind, you write it clearly in your proposal, that how you do the reporting. There is a regular progress report by the team, and which includes, you have to keep the detail of your milestones and how much budget you are allocating, that is finance, to the milestones, and your challenge and KPI. KPI means key performance indicators. Hands-on oversight, that UGC team, that means project team, will visit your university, how your project is progressing, and they will make a quarterly or like 6 months after visit, and they will monitor your project progress real time through web-based project information management systems. And next is KPI. Any project without KPI, it is very difficult to measure and ensure accountability, and this HIT ATF project rightly address it. They have 3 KPI components, which includes how you can create a new knowledge, that is called scholarly achievements, through your very good Q1, Q2 publications, producing patents, and how you create the infrastructure for this research, and that can be used to future research. And last part, that is called social equity impact, which is the most important to make Bangladesh next level from the low income country to middle income country, and which is the biggest challenge we are facing now. We have to address it. It will help us to increase access to disadvantaged group. That means you are living in a Kurigram and you are living in kind of Gazipur. How your living standard, access to quality education, access to quality health can ensure using your proposal. Finally, what is the reporting requirement for the proposal? You have to mention it in your proposal so that evaluation team can look into it. And you have to provide your quarterly and 6 monthly financial report. Your progress tracking will be annually, and comprehensive report will ensure the accountability. So ultimately, when you write the proposal, what is the end goal of this project? And also the end goal of HIT ATF projects. And these 4 points really inspired me, that believing that Bangladesh is moving to next innovation powerhouse. That is the first point of end goals. Transforming universities into hub of cutting edge research, interdisciplinary studies, and market-ready breakthroughs. I just love the end goals. Next is academia industry synergy, which strengthening the partnership for innovation, commercialization, and economic prosperity. And that is the most powerful things we have to achieve with this project. And next point is future ready graduates. Yes, we listen very frequently that our graduate is not employable. No, we don't want to listen that. We want to change it to boosting employability with skill development and real world class education. That means every graduate will produce from Bangladeshi private public universities is ready to employed in Bangladesh and beyond Bangladesh, and that we want to achieve utilizing this fund. And finally, resilient institutes, how our universities to tackle the global challenges like pandemic and climate change. You know, Bangladesh having a huge risk and vulnerabilities of climate effect, and our government is working relentlessly to improve the situation. And as a faculty member, our job is take the responsibility on our shoulder to solve one problem at a time. Finally, I would like to share with you that how your proposal will be evaluated. You can see here there is 8 component and 100 marks to evaluate your project. And if you see the number 1, how clearly you wrote your proposal, your problems, and how you analyze your problems through SWOT, that is your strength, your weakness, your opportunity, your threat of implementing this project, and specify your objectives, expected results, and innovation, 20 marks. Next, quality and clarity of milestone and purpose indicator. How you define your progress outcome, there is a 10%. how your research will help to higher education and research, 10%. Clarity and justification of the proposed budget. Is your budget is highly justified? You get 10%. Look at that. Everything you pointing, you writing, you have a logic for it, rational for it. That will give you 10% marks. Quality and clarity of proposed work, financing and procurement plan. That means you made the budget, but how you spend that budget, that clarity will help you to get another 10%. Next, most important things. Who are the team who will execute this project? And which is called experience of SPMT. That means the research team, including principal investigator, co-principal investigator, and investigator, and the teams, and which have a 20% marks. I think that is the most important. And your background also checked that do you have previous experience of this research area? Did you publish anything? So this project is something that you working last few years, now you want to make it bigger, and that is, it will help you to get 20 marks. And last point is what impact you will bring to the society, what impact bring to the people, to the country, and what is your plan for sustainability. And that also have a 10 and 10, that is 100. And there is a scales they will put that it is an excellent, that means you will get full marks, and there is a, it is good, fair, weak, or if there is a deficit there, or incomplete, you will get 0. Now, I would like to share with you, maybe you all know about the SWOT analysis, but I'm just sharing something about for clarity for the people who are new to it. So it's a strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. What it means? SWOT actually tells us that what strength I have and what strength my team have to solve these problems. Does we have the weakness? If we have the weakness from resources, from other things, how can mitigate that? What are the opportunity of the project? That means if we can build this project, what will happen? It could be commercialized opportunity, it could be exporting opportunity. You know, every opportunity comes with challenges, that is called threat. How you face all the deficit and threats and how you can address it, that is risk mitigation plan as well. And that is something is very important to define your proposal. Now, here just showing that what is your ultimate goal to do the SWOT analysis result aligned with your whole project proposal. That means objectives. You have to define specific goals, as I mentioned earlier, based on your strength and opportunities. What activity you do based on your weakness and threats, and how you measure your improvements through clear performance indicators. That means SWOT actually give us to understand that deep root of the problems and the solutions and its scalability. Now, I would like to tell you about the indicators overview of the project, which includes level 1 is a milestones, level 2 is a performance indicators, and there is a log frame. So if you can see here, milestone expressed in terms of critical activities or outcomes that marks significant phase or achievement within the project timeline. That means every quarter, what is your target and how you achieve it, that the milestone defined. And next level is performance indicators. Performance indicator helps you to understand that, okay, you are here, now you are there, and that have a quantifiable indicators that help you to understand the direct impact on the project and where you want to take and how your project is impacting the population. And when it comes to log frame, the essential tool is structuring the causal relationship, that the money, the resource you are putting this project and what outcome it will bring, and that help you to the M&E, that's called monitoring and evaluation. So if I go more detail of your level 1 milestones, which is called what are the critical activities and result. Okay, I have 5 milestones and I have 3 critical activities, and how if I achieve this activity, what result I will produce. That is focus on key achievement that drive the project forward. And what is your selection criteria? that will limit to the milestones that crucial yield significant outcomes. So, every step we want to achieve, there is a challenge. How I select my steps to achieve that. Visibility. Ensure each milestone clearly demonstrated the link between activities and results. That means very clear, quantifiable milestones you defining that will show that yes, you have spent that money, you have spent that resource, and you are there, you're going upper. Progress indicators, that is during the project, you should give that how your project implementation progress will be implemented, and most importantly, every milestone should be verifiable. That I repeat again, is a quantifiable. And then alignment, that you must integrate the overall work plan, procurement and strategy. That means I can make it a grand chart, that how you define the grand chart to align with everything. Now here some example of milestones provided by the UGC. It's showing that you define your milestones and you define your objective of that milestones, and then activity you will do under these milestones, and then you will submit that this is the mechanism you can verify that how can I achieve these milestones. So another one is level 2 performance indicators, as I said, log frame. That means your performance indicator defined by the input and output, and your milestone will depend on the purpose and the outcomes, that is goals. That it's saying that indicator characteristics ensures are both qualitative and quantitative, but always quantifiable, verifiable, and which includes your SPP is called strategic planning period, and it may extend it. Research is a journey of uncertainty, but we know we're taking the calculated risk, and you must define your assumptions, and your assumption will be very rational and logical that connected to your indicators, and you define your clear methods and verification approach as well. And how can you tie with your all objective, benefit and characteristics to ensure your alignment with objectives. So here we given examples that your performance area aligned with the objective, how you going to measure it, and your assumptions, and how you verify it. There is a many way we can verify it. If it is social science, we can see that what is the baseline scenario, what is the inline scenario, and it could be midline scenario as well. And where if it works with the development sector in a certain area, what is their poverty level after intervention? Now what is their poverty level? It is improved, it makes the economic empowerment or not. Everything is quantifiable. Now one of the things is how you structure your team. It have your PI is called sub project manager, and you can have a associate sub project manager is called co-PI 1 or 2, and then you can take investigators as your faculty from 1 or 2, and then your industry partners. And you can also take support staffs like people who can help you in accounts, finance, secretarial and administrative activity, competent data entry activity, and other activity. So the core team, other than the support staffs, it could be up to 7. So, and here I want to show that how this project help you to create or broaden your horizon from one university to another university, your local university collaboration to regional university collaboration to international collaboration. And that is the beauty of this HEAT ATF project. You can see using this project, you can create enhancement program with your existing improvement programs with your institute to foster the internal synergy between different departments, different institutes, university collaboration, partnership with other universities to extend academic and research horizon, as I said, locally or globally, and most importantly, industry collaboration. Engage organizations from your field who can help you to commercialize your business. As I said, if you hook up your industry partner from the day one, your opportunity to make this successful. And it's showing you that proposal can come from multiple universities. And university 1, they make a proposal and collaborating with another university. You can come bring the industry, NGO, and other one locally or globally. But you must give the justify how this organization helping you to achieve your goal. Finally, I just want to tell you some special attention that required, and it is critical to understand that how you form the team, what is don't, what is do, like that. Your faculty limitation, only one SPP, participant per faculty member allowed. That means you can be one as a faculty, PI or co-PI, you can participate only one project. Okay? And your faculty who already running a project amount is 1 crore or above, they will not eligible to apply in this project. That create an opportunity to encourage more faculty to apply. Okay? And you complete the whole proposal very well. Your budget justification is important, and they said your 85%, that is more than, like major budget items, 50%, more than 50% need to be justified. And you must follow the format, as I said earlier. You must follow the format which window you're applying, and your budget need to be put in an Excel format. And there is a travel opportunity for going outside for expertise, knowledge, and something like that. But you must take the permission from the UGC. And your submission should have a both online copy and hard copy. And remember that you must take approval from your university. That means any proposal submitted to HEAT ATF, it must be approved by your head of the institute, like Vice Chancellor of the university. And UGC can set any additional criteria by the project office. And you can see here there is an option to submit your proposal online. Every project must be submitted online. And after that, you can submit 3 copies of the hard copy for the simplicity for the reviewer, and the address mentioned here where you need to submit, and there is a QR code you have to apply. Remember, first call, you must submit your application by February 10. We will also give you a small demonstration how you operate the website.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Farhan from AIMS Lab. I'm going to show you how to submit ATF project. First, we'll go to the website heat.ugc.gov.pd. Now, click on the Proposal Submission tab. Scroll down and click on the ATF Call for Proposal. Now, you will have to create an account. To create an account, click Register. Here, you will need to submit your name, phone, email address, and password. And then click Register. After registering, you'll have to log in to your account. After logging in, you'll see 6 windows. You'll have to select your appropriate window in the one you want to submit your proposal to. For example, let's look at window 3A. For window 3A, there are 6 pages. You have to fill out each page. You can fill out one page at a time and save it. Each page contains different information that you will have to prepare beforehand and then fill it out here. After completing all the pages, you can submit your proposal here. You can see you will have to make multiple attachments in the last page. These attachments are given in the SPP annexes in the PDF. Thank you very much.
And I have one slide, don't cross the boundary. That means always remember how to make very innovative idea into action. That is, keep it ground but planned. and your team need to have a motivated and cohesive approach, and try to include that how you make your project successful. You can include your MPhil and PhD students in this project, and how can you make your team very motivated to do the global level of research. You can include foreign collaborators. There is options for training, and you can create networks, and you can also add expert like a consultant for the project if you need it. And you can remember your cost like every budget have some criteria. I already mentioned here that how can you actually keep your budget more rational and logical. And finally, I would like to thank you, UGC, Ministry of Education, and Government of Bangladesh, to take that exciting level of project that make Bangladesh next level and inspire faculty member like us who are teaching in 150 plus universities. We had a lot of thirstiness to do such kind of project, and this is a golden opportunity for us to do that. And I'd like to acknowledge my team members who work in AIMS Lab and IRIC, and all the team members who worked with me last 10 years. And finally, I'd like to thank you for listening. Any queries, you can reach out to me or UGC HIT office. They will very generous to help you to develop your great proposal and build your outcome to contribute next Bangladesh. Thank you.